Okay, so hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I know I am too much late for the second video. I should have uploaded this like 6 months back, but no problem. I was busy with some other things. We'll talk about that someday later. But for today, our topic is we will experiment the new feature that Sanity has given us, that is live content API with the Next.js. Okay, so let me give you a brief what we will do today. So we are just going to use Next.js Sanity and we'll try to understand the new feature that Sanity provides, that is Sanity Contact Live. So what that feature is basically that, for example, you made a blog app and you publish blog through the Sanity. Okay, so someday maybe you wrote a small typo or small wrong information in your blog and published it, but then after some time you notice it that you have written something wrong and you have to edit that, and you want everyone, whoever is live watching that blog, it should also get updated there. So Sanity has provided that. So with the live content API of Sanity, you can like directly edit the content in dashboard, and you can optimize your Next.js app to rechange the content whenever something is changed in Sanity dashboard. So it is kind of how can I justify? Let's just see how it works. Okay, that will be the best example. So I will now turn on my screen. You guys can see me at bottom somewhere, and then you guys can see my screen and hear me through the camera. Okay. So I hope you guys can now see me and my screen. Okay. I will just close this OBS and will just jump into my VS Code. So in VS Code, I have done nothing. I have just set up a Next.js project that is like a default project. So there's not much thing you have to do. You can just run this command npx create npx create next app at the latest, and it will create a Next.js app for you. Now here, before going something into code, I will just show you the Sanity project which we will be working on. So I have just created a test project. You guys can just log into Sanity and create a new project. That's very simple. And then you will get a command, that is initialize your project with CLI. Okay. So I will just copy this command. I will just go to my VS Code. I will open up my terminal, and then just we have to paste this command. Okay, this command, and I will just do enter. So no, sorry, this is not the command. So sorry guys. You will go to get started, and then you will get a command here, setting up, no, defining a scheme, maybe not this. Yeah, here you will get this command. You have to copy this command. So sorry guys. So I will just paste this command, and it will take some time. Okay, it is asking me to install create Sanity. I will say yes, install it, and maybe this is gonna take a bit long, so we'll just make terminal half, and we can't do anything. We have to first see this happening. Okay, so the like installation of create Sanity is now done, and now it is asking me some questions. So I will just need to reply to them in a good manner. Okay, so would you like to add a configuration file for Sanity inside the Next.js folder? And also I forgot to update you something more. If you like directly run the Sanity command inside the Next.js app, now it has a better compatibility with Next.js. So you don't have to create a separate project for Sanity and separate for the Next.js and deploy them separately. We can now merge both of them. So that's asking me the same thing, if you want to merge them or not. I will say yes, I want to merge them. Do you want to use TypeScript? No, not for this build. Okay, now it is asking me embedded Sanity Studio. That's the same thing as the first. I will say yes. Do you want to change the route? So you can like change the route, for example the host URL, and then /studio is the default one, and if you want to change it to studio xyz, to studio anything, you guys can change that. I will just make it simple studio. For now I will use this like a template that is for blog, for it will be easier for me to show you the things. Blog, okay, I will say yes, add a env file, no problem. Now it is just gonna install some of the things, But we will not wait for it to install all. We will just go to our src, and I can show you a bit of a folder structure. So first we have an app that is basically provided from the Next.js itself, and we have one more folder that is called studio, and this is the code for the studio, which however it will render the dashboard which I just mentioned. Okay, then we have a folder called sanity, and inside that everything will happen, most of the things will happen. So right now we have a schema type, we have all these schemas written up here, but we are not gonna edit any of those. I will just keep them default as it is, and we are not gonna also use all of them. I will just use the post one. Then we have a env.js where all the envs are stored and created as a variable. Then we have a structure.js that basically defines how the structure dashboard should be there. Then we have a folder called studios test sanity live, and we have a file inside that is env.local. What you have to do is just take that file out into the root folder and delete the empty folder now. So you have to do this step, and then there is a one more folder called lib. Lib has three files: client, image, and live. So let's start with the client. Client is basically the same which we used to do it earlier, which is just a client, and by the client we can like fetch all the things in Next.js and all, or even update the content. Okay. Then we have an image. So if you remember previously when we were using Sanity, we had to like create our own hook for getting image URL and all, but now Sanity provide that automatically, no problem in that. The third file, which is most important for this build, is live.js. In live.js, basically the client, whatever the client.js has, it is almost same like the live.js, but in live.js there is something extra thing going on, that is sanity live and all the things from those, sorry, define live from next sanity. So when we use client, we can fetch content, we can update content, we can do anything, we can add content, right? And it works good. But when we need a live connection through the app, through the client, this client is something else, like sorry. So when we need a live connection from any app, for example, if I edit something on my dashboard and I click publish or save, it should directly edit the content in the client's app, and it should not reload the app. Without reloading, it should update the content. So for that we use live.js file, and here we have to change some of the things. I will just give me a second, I will just copy all the things what we needed. I have already written those, okay, no problem. So first thing that will be pasted up here will be just let it load, no problem. So sorry, before that we have to get one token from the Sanity dashboard, that is the read one. So we will go to the dashboard, we will go to the API, I will go to the tokens, and you have to create a token that has viewers permission, and you can name it anything, read. We will just save it. You can create any of the permissions, but I prefer only read because we will just read the content right now. Okay, then we will go to env.local. I will just use next public sanity read token. Okay, then I will just update the token here. I will save it, no problem. Then inside here we have to add browser token first of all. Browser token, that will be from process.env. okay, not this one, I will just paste this. So sorry guys, I passed the wrong browser token. The actual code is this. So inside client you have to not config anything. We already have a client made in this folder, so I will just get it from there. I will just cancel it out. I will get it from my already defined client.js file. What happened? Why it is not working? Okay, I will need to do it manually, I think, no problem. From client, okay, get the client from there, okay, no problem. Then we have a server token that will be from process.env only. I will just change it to the thing we had. Okay, then process the browser token is also the same as process env sanity read token, and then the main thing is fetch option revalidate. So what you can do is you can also customize the revalidating option. So how it works is basically when you edit the content in dashboard, and then how much second it should take to revalidate in the Next.js app or any app. So for now we are just gonna use 0, so basically it will be like too much fast. But if you want to do it like maybe after 10 seconds it should revalidate the content from the dashboard, it works, no problem. It depends on the use cases, for example. Okay, it depends on the use cases. Then after saving this, you can see like this file is exporting two things: sanity fetch, which we will use for fetching the content from dashboard, then sanity live. This is a provider which we will add in Next.js app. So first we will add a provider, so we will go to layout.js, and I will just add a provider up bottom here, that will be sanity live, and that will be importing from that lib folder. So we got that from lib folder live file. So we'll just save it, no other things to do. Then I will go to again the lib folder in the sanity folder. I will create a folder that is basically how will I fetch. Basically I will just create a function for fetching. So hook for fetching, I will just name is like get posts, and then I will create a file called get posts. I will name it as CS, no problem. Then inside this, I have a like default code, so I will just paste that up. So this is how we are gonna fetch that, but not this content. I will just remove this. Okay. So okay, I will just rename it as get posts, no problem. Then you can remove this one. We are getting the live fetch from live folder, no problem. Then we will first need to see the schema of posts, so accordingly we can fetch. The name is the post, so staff is equal to staff, no problem. Sorry, post is equal to post, and then inside that I will just get the title, get the slug, get the okay. For now I think I will just remove these like author and all things, because I just want to make it as easy as possible. And I will, okay, image, there can be image, no problem, I don't have any problem. Category I will remove, publish chat I will remove, blog content I will remove. I can remove the preview thing, I don't want any preview. So I think this looks good. We have to not do anything. Type image. Okay, no, I will remove the fields also. I don't want any alt text. I want to make this app as easy possible. So this is how the content will be inside Sanity, no problem. And there are three things that I will fetch: title, slug, and main image, no problem. So I will just get ID first of all, then title, slug, and then main image. So main image as this URL. I'm not gonna use the hook provided by the Sanity for image. I will just get the URL directly, no problem. So I will save this, and you guys won't agree now, but we have almost completed the app. Yeah, and now we have to just fetch it in our client and it will work fine. Yes, this is how it works. So if I go here, I will just create a function. No, not like that. We are gonna fetch in server side. So const okay data is equal to await and get post, and I will import that from lib folder, no problem. And then I have to add async here, async, no problem. Okay, so now we are gonna get the content. I will just first log the content out to see the how the structure it is, how structure we get. Then we are gonna display that up here. So I will just now run the app, npm run dev. So it should be up and running in seconds. Localhost 3000. Okay, maybe we will get the empty data because we haven't added any post, but let's see what happens. Okay, so we already get this content. I will need to see why we get this content. Does Sanity also have that dummy content thing up here? Let's see. So, how as I mentioned earlier, before going into dashboard, we can just go to host URL and studio. It depends the studio. If you have changed the studio something else, so something else will appear here. Okay, let it load. Compiling. Okay, let it compile, let it compile. It takes a bit of time for this. Okay, now compiled, and now it will load up here. Okay, load up, load up, load up. It is now loading, and then you will need to log in again also, because if you want to edit any content in dashboard, you have to log in. So I will just click on this. I will select the email which I used. Okay, logging in, signing in, and I think I am doing good. Everything, yeah. Okay, so now it is loading up. We have our Sanity dashboard coming in inside localhost, and then if we go inside post, okay, we have two posts already created. Okay, my first blog. Okay, I created them, and I remember I created them for a different thing, but you guys can just see there, no problem. No. So we have a title something up, we have slug, and we have image. We don't need, I deleted all the other content, so it is just giving me error. We can ignore that. So we have one more, food with cooking and all, no, cook for food with coding, okay. No problem. Now we have already added the provider, we have done everything. We will just directly display the post here. Okay, and I will do a div. And now how will I fetch data dot post? Okay, this is how it is coming. Okay, data dot post map post. I will just do it as p pst, and it works. No, I want one more, I think. Yeah, and inside here I will just create post title image, and we can add a slug, so no problem. P and then slug dot current. Let me see how it is coming up. Okay, console and the server object. How about it? Okay, post id1 slug and then current. Okay, so again the current, and everything looks fine to me. I will just save this and we'll just reload the page, or we don't need to do. Okay, we have to add the host name first of all, so I will just add the host name here, CDN studio. So host name, we'll go to next config, images, domain, and start. Okay, no problem. Now it will restart the server. So let's just wait. Restarting, reload the page, compiling home page, and let's wait for seconds and something. Okay, reloading. Yeah, now you can see title, slug, and image loading up. Title, slug, and image. So for just designing, which I don't need to, but I will do it just for you guys. I will add a box inside them. p/5 rounded excel bg, maybe this one, slate, and mx/5. No, bg, I need slate. my/5 and width/fit. Okay, looks good, but not too much. I will add is 500. Okay, so this looks good to you. Now the main things come, that is live updating. So I will just reload the studio again because we restarted the component. We restarted the Next.js app, so now it will compile again. Then I will open it like a split screen. You guys can see the live updating feature, and I will be somewhere at bottom or somewhere, so it won't. Let's update. Okay, compiled or not? Compiling. Okay, compile fast. Okay, I think it is now compiled. It will now reload again. So I will just say you guys to be mark your eyes in the first block version 2 and the slug, no, not the slug maybe. So mark your eyes on this title and these two images. Then you will see something crazy happening. Okay. So we are firstly inside. I will just go to my first blog version 2, and it is not the version 2. I want to make it version 1. I wrote it by mistake maybe. I will delete it. I will click on publish, and in seconds, without even reloading, it will be updated. As I said, I didn't even reload it. This page got reloaded. I don't know why, but that was some maybe error or something. But for example, okay, it works on text. It doesn't work on images. Let's try that. I will do a select. I have my own image there. I will click here. I will say publish it. Check it out. 1, 2, even not even 3. Oh, it got updated. You say it works on this one only. You just go on post. You go on the other post. I say I don't like this one image. I want to have a earth one. I will click on publish. 1, 2, and third one. It got updated. I just clicked on it to just have it. And now if I say version 2, now it is a version 2 one. Click on publish. I come up, see here, 1, 2, it got updated. So that was it. I just wanted to show you guys this feature which we have in Sanity, which is very useful for any blog app or maybe a landing page you need. Okay, does matter whatever, like it doesn't matter how you use it. You can use it as like extreme possibilities, and there is no other like special configuration for deployment or all. You guys can directly push this code to GitHub and then deploy it through Vercel. It will work perfectly fine. You have to just add like env files and it will be done. So that's it for today's video. We'll be back with another video maybe after 6 months. After 6 months? No, the next video is gonna be out soon, very soon. So yeah, we'll meet you guys on new other video. So goodbye for today and bye bye. Also, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Bye bye.